Okay, I posted a makeup routine a few years ago, and it's kind of the same. A few things have changed. Um, One of the things I like to start with is either to put a little bit of olive oil or a little bit of coconut oil on my face. And since I have my, I don't know if I did this step last time. I'm not sure. I think I used my Pond's. And I still use my Pond's, but in the daytime now I just use a little olive oil, a little bit of coconut oil. If you have oily skin naturally, you might want to skip this step. I have dry skin, so I'm always like to put a little something on my skin. I'm still using my Neutrogena Age Shield Face, but when this runs out, I'm gonna switch to a different product. Asia in school, I cannot remember the name of the ingredient, but I need to find something that just has zinc oxide as the sunscreen. That's the sunscreen factor because it's a little bit better for my skin. So when I find out what that product is, I will let you guys know. But I wanted to finish off this tube that I have, and it's almost empty. So the reason why I put on the sunscreen before I apply any of my makeup is because I don't use a foundation that has a SPF in it. And if you're someone like myself that does not use a foundation with SPF, then you should put some kind of sunscreen protection on your face every day, like all seasons of the year. The next thing I do is I might go out of frame a few times because I'm reaching for stuff. My MAC Select Cover. This is my current concealer, and I love it. I don't use an all-over foundation. I like to kind of just treat my problem areas, which are, I have some darkness under my eye. And then I even pull this up and put a little bit on my eyelids. I like it because this is not a matte consistency. I tend to not like to use anything on my face that has a matte consistency. I like to use products that have a dewy finish. And I think it works better with my skin type. I have dry skin. I also have aging skin. I'm over 40. And I just think the look I like a nice dewy finish with a slight glow. The matte finish doesn't really work well with me because it tends to settle in fine lines and creases, and it just, I don't know, I don't like the look. But if that's what you like, I mean, not that it would settle in your fine line and creases, but if you have oily skin, a lot of times you like something more matte because it'll, your face won't look actually greasy. But my face never looks greasy. I'm always looking and going, oh, I need some moisturizer. I need to spray my face with a little spritz of water. So after I put that on, the next thing I use is, you can tell I'm not a beauty, I don't do tutorials because I use my fingers and I don't use any specific brush for anything. I just get it on my face. I use this brush, Kabuki brush, and my bronzer. The last video I had a different bronzer. They actually stopped making it. So I have replaced it with the New York Color, the N.Y.C. bronzer, and it's called Sun and Bronze Bronzing Powder, and the color is 709. And I love it. It's very inexpensive. It's under $5. And it's a really good color match for the bronzer I used to use, which was also a drugstore bronzer. But they stopped making it. I couldn't find it anymore. I was even ordering it offline, and then I couldn't find any more to order offline. So I said, look, you're just going to have to break down and get you a new bronzer that you can find locally in the store. Okay, so I just put my bronzer on all over. The next step I do is a little bit of highlighter, and for my highlighter I like to use the M.A.C Mineralize Skin Finish in the Soft and Gentle, and it just gives me a glow. And I just do down my nose, a little on my chin, and then a little bit right under my eyes, I guess the top part of my cheekbone, and that's it. And if you're really in a hurry, you can just do this on your eyelids and you don't even need any eyeshadow. It's a real pretty natural look. The next thing I use, I still love Dollar Tree eyeshadow palettes. I do not like to pay a lot of money for my eyeshadows. I do have a sort of, I guess it's a, this Lorac palette. I got it for my birthday. But this is my favorite palette, and it's the Cafe au Lait by LA Colors, and I bought this from the Dollar Tree, and I love it. I put this color right here all over my lid. So I just get my brush and just quickly, I just throw it on there. I'm not precise or anything. And I usually this is the same color every day. I don't even try to, I don't match my eyeshadow with my outfit. I just like something neutral color on my lids to give them a little bit of dimension, but not a lot of color, if that makes any sense at all. Then I use this color right here beside it, and I just put it on this lower part of my lid right here and right here. And then I just blend it with my fingers like that, just gently. I'm not pulling, I'm just doing it gently. And that's it. Then you could just stop. I could stop at that step, which I've done before, or you can put a little bit of a darker color in your crease, also from my LA palette. And I use this color right here, and I just put it in the crease. You see, look at my mirror while I do this so I don't mess up. And it is not neat, but then I fix it with my fingers. I just blend it all in with my fingers, and yeah, it's good. That's it. See, can you see? Okay, and then if I want to do an extra step with this palette, as you can see, it's hardly been used because I use that Dollar Tree palette all the time. I just take a little bit of this color. It's called Unreal. And I just take my finger and just kind of dap over my eyelid and spread it all over. And that's it. Now, you can get a similar effect with, oh my gosh, you can't find it. Oh, here it is. There's a color at the dot, it's called Radiant. If you don't want to buy the Lorac palette and you just want to get that kind of shimmery look, not a real hot shimmer, just a kind of, you know, understated shimmer. This color, Radiant, this is beautiful, and it was $1, and it's at the Dollar Tree as well. So I blend that in. The next thing I use is my LA Colors Black Liquid Eyeliner. I think I had this in my last video. This is all pretty much the same. And I line my, I'm gonna have to like get in close so I can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Now the pro at doing this is my daughter, Asia. She knows how to do a really pretty winged out look, but that's not what I'm going for. I just like to do a little line on my upper lash line. And I have a bad habit. I know I told you guys before that I bite my fingernails sometimes. I also sometimes pull at my eyelashes. It's like a nervous condition, I guess. I don't know what it is. I don't even realize I'm doing it. And sometimes I pull out my eyelashes and make a space. Oh, I just messed that up. You might think I can fix it. Hold on, let me fix that right quick. Okay, I'm back. I end up having to make each of the lines a little thicker to correct that mistake that I made on the one eye. Alright, so that's what I have so far. Okay, I had to get a new memory card. I had to put a different memory card in my camera because it died a while ago. So this is basically the finished look. I just take some of this NYX lipstick, and I think the color is RHE. I'm not sure how to say it. I'll put it down below so you can see. It's just a nice natural nude color. And I like the other color by NYX called Darling. It's a dupe for one of MAC's newer colors. Whoa. But of course, I don't know what it is because I didn't write it down when I was in the MAC store. But I actually took my lipstick out and did a swatch on my hand. And it's not the exact color, but it's very close. But if I find that out, I'll let you guys know. But you know, I usually get all my lipsticks and stuff from NYX. And then I'm just topping it with this gloss from Victoria's Secrets that is called Vanilla Dream. It's like a kind of clear gloss. So it's just a real, like a neutral look. The last step, well, I didn't do anything to my brows yet, did I? I do put a little bit more concealer on here at the end. And I just kind of dab it in. Kind of dab it in with my finger. And I just get a, I think that's where I was leaving off when I had to switch my memory card. I was about to do my brows, just kind of brush them in place and fill in a little sparse areas with my E.L.F. eyeliner pencil, and the color is called Coffee. I'll go over here to my mirror so I can see. I use like really light strokes. I don't have that much to fill in. A pretty nice brow. Okay, and then just blend a little bit more. Make sure everything looks okay. You can stop at this step if you want to. If you want to do a waterline eyeliner, you can. I'm not going to do that today, but yeah, this is it. So when I take my scarf off, I'll show you guys the completely finished look. Okay, you guys, that's why this is titled Makeup Vlog and not like a tutorial or anything, because I am just all over the place. I forgot to put any mascara on, and I always put mascara on. The one I'm using right now, which I probably won't, I'm sorry, won't repurchase. I know I won't repurchase this. This was actually free. The birthday gift for Sephora this year was a sample size of the Benefits, their Real mascara. And I do like it, but I don't love it enough to pay what it cost. I think that the drugstore mascaras are still really good, and I use it because, you know, I received it. But I use that, and then I go over it with the Maybelline Illegal Lengths, and I like this. Asia had this, and she didn't like it at all, so she gave it to me, and I like it just fine, and I use it on myself. And Devin, my younger daughter that's in 8th grade, she also likes it. Yes, I let her wear makeup, but just, you know, a neutral look, not anything too crazy. And I decided also that I do want to put a little bit of something on my lower lash line. I'm trying to find out what color. I'm wearing like a orangey colored top today. I think I'll use black. I think I will use black. And I go to a little bit more past the middle, but not all the way to the inner corner. I do outside, and I go a little past the middle, but not all the way to the inner corner. Yep. So that's it. That's it for my little everyday makeup. Super easy. I don't like anything super heavy. It's really hot here where I live, and it's gonna be hot probably, or warm through, you know, well into the fall. So I'm gonna take my scarf off now. My hair should be nice and flat and set. And it is. And then I still have these little thing on my edges. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of gel on that. Let's see. Cause I don't like those. I'm just gonna put a little gel right there. And then put a little bit right here. Smooth everything down. So there you go. That's my finished hair. It's my hair for the day and my face for the day. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.